everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Amy and this is Dino Budgets, and today we are going to be doing some unstuffing of our cash envelopes in order to pay back our credit card. But before we get into it, you know what we have to do. We have to see what T-Rex is trying today. Remember, no matter what type of day you're having, at least you're not a T-Rex trying to use sunscreen. Oh goodness. I wish we had that much sun in our area right now that I could actually get a tan or even a burn. Like, doesn't matter to me. I just want some sun and some warmth. All right, guys, let's get into it. So, not too bad for this week of the 20th through the 26th. Only a few categories, but let's see how we did. We definitely had an eat out. Along with this one, you know, the previous week, that's a little bit more eating out than I'm used to. Plus, I was out of town with some family on one of the weekends, so I definitely have been eating out a little bit more than I'd want to, but it's okay. Gotta have those times every once in a while and then get right back on track with where you want to be afterwards. And then we had some groceries, a couple of treat yourself, which is my personal spending. One of those being some new pens, you guys, and I love erasable pens, okay? So we've got this brand, which was like a completely random brand on Amazon that Alicia over at Hands and Bands told me to try because she really liked them and they're cheaper than the Pilot pens. And so far I'm liking them, you know. I am finding that erasable pens are just kind of like, you have to get used to them. You know, they work a certain way. They're different than other pens. And when you erase, sometimes you have a little bit of a hard time rewriting over the part you used the eraser on. But that's where these ones came into effect. These are the Pilot erasable friction is what I think they're calling them. And these guys are felt tip. Absolutely love these. These are like some of my favorites so far, and I've got about 3 or 4 different styles of erasable pens. And so these are, you know, more of like a felt tip marker, but they're also erasable. And so far I haven't had any issues like rewriting over the area if I've done erasing. So these by far are my favorite. They come in like 2 or 3 different like size packs for a variety, and as with everything else I use on my channel, I will have it linked in the description below in case you guys are interested in trying these out. So the only other thing I had was another fill up in the car. We went as long as we could till we needed to fill up again. And then I did treat my nephews to some drinks at the movie theater when my mom and I took them to go see a movie a couple weeks ago. Went and saw Uncharted. I don't know if anybody has seen it yet. It apparently is based on a video game. I had no idea. I didn't even know it was coming out. It's a Wahlberg film. He's the lead role in it. And honestly, guys, I enjoyed it. Like, I was really surprised. I didn't know what to think. And my brother was like, well, it's kind of Indiana Jones meets National Treasure. And he was completely right. That's kind of what it was. And there is definitely going to be a sequel. So I cannot wait for that to come out. So let's quick get a total and see how much we spent altogether for the week. So we spent $30 on the eating out, $15 on groceries, $67 on our gas fill up. I spent $25 out of my spending money, and I treated my nephews with $12 on some drinks and goodies at the theater. So we have a total of $149 that we are going to be unstuffing to pay back our credit card today. So let's go ahead and grab, I think we're going to start with the wallet. And let's see, groceries, I need 15. So let's just go ahead and take 10 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and take the ones, leaving us $5 in there. So not too bad. If you missed my cash stuffing a couple of weeks ago, what I ended up doing for this 2-week period was I only gave myself about $60-ish in the envelope for groceries, just because I had done a really large Costco run. And so I'm going to be experimenting a little bit with, you know, doing a bigger bulk of my shopping at Costco. I have already started doing some price comparisons on everyday items that I normally purchase and what my stores charge compared to what Costco is. I understand I'm buying a larger volume of it up front, but if it's a cheaper, you know, per item, per ounce, that sort of thing, it makes sense to go ahead and get it that way, especially if it's something I use a lot of. So I probably will have a video coming up here, you know, in the next couple of months or so, or maybe sooner, kind of just showing you some of the items that I prefer at Costco that in the long run seem like a better value for the money than buying something at the grocery store week by week over and over again. So if that's something you'd like to see, I would love to put together something like that. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below and let me know if that's something you'd be interested in. So moving on, eat out. There is nothing. So we're gonna have to go into some sinking funds and some other stuff and see where we're gonna pull that. So we're gonna come back to that one at the end. Gas, we need $67. So we have 20, 40, 50, 60, 65, 6, and 7. Throw that up there, leaving $2 in gas. And that should be it for the wallet. All right, gonna go to my spending funds and take out $25. So 20 and 5, leaving me with $10 in my spending envelope. If you are new to my channel, I am definitely more the spender compared to my husband, who still has over $100 in his envelope. All right, and nephews, let's pop over to their envelope. And let's see, ooh, this is house repairs. We need this one. So we need $12 for them. So 10, 11, and 12. Still have $53 in there for them. My ultimate goal with this envelope is to save up money for them once they get, you know, college age and college graduation time, that sort of thing. But I mean, I've got quite a few years. So if along the way I want to splurge and treat them to something, I don't feel bad about taking it out of the envelope as long as I'm not completely emptying it out. So that $30 is what we need to find. So what I'm going to do first is see if there's any money in entertainment, which it looks like there is. What do we have? 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's take the 5 for now. And we may come back and take this other 3. We'll see. Self-care has got 20. I don't really want to touch that. We need that coming up here soon. I might come back and take from my personal envelope if there isn't anything else. All right, let's go into bills and see what we have in bill rollover. This is anytime I have extra left over. And I think everything has been paid this month. So let's go ahead and see what we got in there. 5, 6, 7, 8 as well. I'm going to take the 5 from there, leave the 3. So we have $10. I think the last place I'm going to grab from is spending. Yep. Let's just go ahead and grab it from spending. So I have 10. I need another 20. So I'm going to put down the 50 and take back 30, leaving us with 130 in spending still. All right, let's see how we did. See if we got everything totaled correctly. We should have $149 to send back to the bank. So we have 50, 70, 90, 100, 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 41, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, $149 is gonna go back to the bank. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and until I see you next time, bye.